guys, I'm Sdanwolf. Welcome back to the channel. Let's just jump right into this. We've got a lot to unpack here. And yeah, we are expanding. We are expanding Sable's Rest, and we actually have our first coaster now. And you'll notice this was the coaster. I've actually salvaged this from the old Mars build. And one of the things that's kind of like always drawn me back to it is not only, you know, that idea never ended up finishing or working out, but it was always the path interaction that kind of always brought me back to this. And I think it just lends itself well to the, you know, the whole kind of vibe of the area, and it really has it sets a neat presence, I think, as far as making your way towards the middle of the park goes. And there are so many different ways you can see it from back here. You know, like even walking over here towards the water purifying area or Mwanga's, you can see it really has that cool presence kind of over the market buildings across the lagoon, and just kind of towers over, presides over this whole area. And then even too, if you make your way over here to Pirates Bay, even down in here, check this out. Like, look at that transition right there. That just looks awesome, even from over here. And I think, like I said, the height of it, everything just fits. And the marketplace fits, the bridge fits, like I said, just the path interaction. It really just seemed like this was a good spot for this first coaster. It's actually not even really, it's not themed, it's not named. You guys will have to tell me some kind of name, maybe tell me some kind of color scheme down below, and you know, we will keep working on it. I need to get the back shored up over here. We need to get obviously some retention walls up and some more rock work. I've got some rock work in the way right here and some bushes in the way. We'll have to take care of that. But yeah, so that is kind of like our first like major attraction, that kind of pulls you back towards the middle of the park as you come in. So that is what we're rolling with. And another shout out, I have to give a big shout out to my buddy Leaf Scott. Check out this bit of artwork that he made for us. Sable's Rest, a world of delight right in the middle of the desert. Freshen up, unwind, and enjoy the fun. And he said he's actually working on a couple different variations of this that I can kind of like I like what I was mentioning to him. I like sprinkling these around the park, almost like little Easter eggs, like little Sable's Rest posters. And so really cool. I was able to put it in like this little more higher traffic, higher traffic kind of square and path split right here. I think that just worked out really, really cool, and really looking forward to kind of what he comes up with next. And I also have Dead-Eye Duck has gotten back into the game and is working on me some statues. I told him, any TMTK builders out there, if you're good at working on statues, kind of like our stallion here, and kind of like Egyptologo did on our craftsman guy here, this is what I'm after. I love these larger scale, like humanoid and animal statues. I just think that looks really, really cool. And also in other news, you guys have seen, I've been teasing on the social media, on Twitter and Instagram. I've started with Pirate Bay here. So we've got the Flying Dutchman kind of anchoring the whole area. I've got some, I believe these are Dead-Eye Ducks as well. I've got some little koi fish out here in the lagoon, waiting for people to come by and feed them. I brought in our Shark Reef bar over here, so we've got a little walk-up smoothie bar. And I've got you a little menu, Beach Bites. You can get your Lazy Lizard signature hamburger here, $9.90. And so yeah, that kind of just sets off right over across the lagoon. Also, I don't have it right in front of me, but one of my buddies put this on the workshop a long time ago. I love this little pirate tower here, kind of greeting everybody as they come in. And like I said, we've got the Flying Dutchman kind of anchoring everything over here in the lagoon. I actually thought I had ran out of talent with this lagoon. I just couldn't make it work. It was too large. I couldn't get the shallower parts working like I did over in the small one, because it was such a large lagoon, just encompasses such a large area. I couldn't make it look right. It was a little too repetitive. Like I said, the shallower water wasn't working right, but I kind of persevered, pushed through over a couple days, over like a 2 or 3 day period, and finally got it looking semi respectable. With regards to the earlier lagoon that you guys love. And remember, like I've gotten 20 or 30 messages about how I do this. And remember, it's like I said, these are all screens. So that is your 32 meter projected screen right there. And actually, I've kind of ruined myself with these lagoons because I can never look at the regular water the same way again. I mean, just look at this for a quick minute. So you see we've got our awesome lagoon. If I didn't do this, that's what it looks like. Like there's no amount of paint or anything you could do to get it to remotely look like this does. So, this would not be anywhere near as accentuated. I mean, it just you can't do it with the in-game water. It would just be like an afterthought as far as the water goes. I mean, we would know it was there, but it pulls no attention. It pulls no story. There's no life. There's no character to the water. And here in just a couple clicks, we'll put that back. And look what we got. We've got this pristine, almost like Disney Springs, like turquoise lagoon water that I am just absolutely in love with. And it was like my buddy Claire was saying. She's like, you need to do a water park with that kind of water. And I think maybe once we wrap up on Sable's Rest, whenever that is, whenever we get this done, I think we'll move into us a good mid to late summer water park revival. Because remember, I did water parks for Planet Coaster even way back before we had these boards. But just imagine what I can do now with the power of these boards and just the technique that I've learned and been able to implement here. So I think it tremendously helps out Pirate Bay. We actually even have the little swinging ship over here is going to be the first little ride. And I thought the queue was really cool, kind of coming out here over the water so people could look down over the edge and just really look across all Pirates Bay. And obviously too, you can see the coaster out there way off in the background. Just looks awesome. Dark's Arabian Towers. Just really, really cool. And also, I was going to see what you guys thought about this because I left a lot of playroom out here. I was wondering if I'm able to save Escape from Black Coral. Remember, that was my pirate-themed dark ride. And I'm wondering if I'd be able to save it and bring it over here and be able to make it work. If I can, that may be the pirate area's signature ride, because remember right now, Escape from Black Coral, it's nothing. It's just on an empty map, and I just did the ride. The only thing you guys have ever seen was the cinematics. So if I were to get that to work over here, I could do like a really cool looking facade where the guests could walk in and actually board the ride vehicles and make their way through that escape, that dark water pirate ride. So you guys have to let me know your thoughts on that, but I think that would definitely be a really fun idea. As far as back over here at the coaster goes, we have got, remember the market I made for Wow Man? Actually, it's better to show you guys this at night. Let me show you this. This is the Galaxy's Edge market. Actually, let's see if we got to get a good shot of let's see, are they about to launch? This looks really cool, kind of like, you can see like if the guests were standing here at the edge of this bridge to kind of watch. Let's see if we can go up just a little bit. Let's go up a little more. See if we get a good launch off here. There they go. Whoops. Come off that first launch. See, that is awesome. And then you imagine like the guests are standing here waiting to watch them come under the path. and then over. I just think that works out really, really cool. But also, too, kind of coming into the market area, you can see we've got all kinds of little mysterious little merchants. Up here, I've got the snakes. I've got my scorpions kind of climbing the tubes. I thought that was really, really cool. Look, we've got a mischievous little hippo here. She's kind of hanging out. You know, you figure you come through here and we'd have all kinds of weird little sounds and, you know, and creaking and doors opening, windows shutting, all kinds of just awesome little you know, extra sensory type, type entertainment going on. We got this little creepy guy down here selling stuff. We got to close this wall off right here. That didn't import. But yeah, I just thought this was like a perfect little market for this multicultural type of vibe we're going through here. Kind of got this really cool, like almost like Goro looking statue here. Little characters sitting around. Oops, you got Mina's Cafe here. I gotta actually have to work on the lighting because look, when we come up out of this, there is not a lot of lighting going on right now. So we will get that worked on. Like, see how dark the Main Street area is? Need to get some lights on that antique shop. The bridge is lit pretty good. This main area, got to get some lights on Stables Rest. All of this is just, you know, really, really dark right now. No lighting. So I'll probably take a day or two coming up this weekend and really do some more, just some more good back end work. Good, good detailing work. And, none of this stuff is like ready. I just thought that adding Pirates Bay and the coaster constituted enough, getting enough done to actually jump in and show you guys and really, start garnering some feedback. Oh, I got to show any new people. You know, there's a lot of new people that are jumping onto this series. We have to show them Mwangas. So to anybody that's new, you might think like, oh, this is just a little African steakhouse he has here on the corner. Oh no, sir. No, ma'am. Check this out. We've got a whole adventure restaurant in here that is waiting for me to finish detailing. So be on the lookout for more of this. We've got a lot of work to do in here. I've got to find all my cool pictures I used to have saved on my old hard drive. I had some adventure murals up here. So in episode 4, I'll get a lot more done as far as that goes, and we'll bring you back in and let you see the restaurant. But basically, this is like, this has got the big fireplace over here off to the side. This was like an adventurer and a proprietor's restaurant. And, as he's ventured all over the world, he has brought back his findings and his different artifacts. And he hangs them on the wall, and he's got everything he can kind of over here, in his restaurant on display. And you guys, as the guests, get to come in and dine and take in all of his findings. So I thought that is really, really fun. And it really is cool that it's so hidden right there. And you will really have to, if you've not watched the series, when we go to put this on the workshop, you'll just have to try to find it. So, but yeah, that is kind of what I wanted to jump in and show you guys. Not a terrible amount done, but like I said, enough to start working on some feedback. Really would like to hear what you guys think about Pirates Bay. I was thinking what a couple of you said last time would be cool, as far as them coming out here and doing water shows, even fireworks shows at night, I think would be cool. So we will just kind of keep this going, start theming more on the coaster. You guys try to help me with a name on the coaster. And yeah, we'll just kind of, we'll just keep plugging away at this. So as always, guys, let me know what you think about episode 3. I always love going through and seeing when your comments start pinging through. And don't forget to smash that like button if you end up enjoying this video in this park and Stables Rest. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you. See ya.